Well, hello fellow patriots of Era. Today is Tuesday, the 17th of December, and I left Athlone 2 days ago, and we got monumental news about the court case that O'Gorman's office has seceded and that Athlone is to be stopped. Thursday all the T's have to be dotted, the I's have to be crossed. But for now, Athlone is finished. Magic Athlone. We told you, people power. People power works. And as I said already, can't be up to one person holding a bus or holding a taxi or holding a truck or holding a whatever. It has to be up to politicians. In the case of Athlone, 5 brilliant politicians came together and made an injunction. The brilliant people of Athlone raised the money to get this injunction. And these 5 brilliant politicians made it work. And kudos to them. And I said, myself and a lot of them around the country have been down in Athlone, for the last 8-10 weeks. I've been down there sometimes 3-4 times a week, on the front line, standing side by side. We broke the barrier twice. I mean, if we have to do it the third time, we'll do the third and the fourth. But that's not necessary now. So I said to myself, coming home Sunday night, brilliant, I can take 3 weeks off. Spend time with my family. Spend time with that big lump there, I see him, Kaiser, right? And just take a bit of a break. It's been a hard year, mentally, physically, in every fucking way possible. Excuse the language. So I woke up this morning, had my phone turned off last night, turned my phone on this morning to thousands of messages. But a couple of them got to me. Number 1, Ballina. Number 2, Knock. So I phoned a contact of mine in Knock, who's very close to the situation. And the situation in Knock right now is that the drum house is ready for occupation. And within 3 to 6 days, they're going to move in migrants in there. Figures I'm getting are anywhere from 40 to 70. So I was speaking to people on the ground there today, made a video on it. Then I concentrated on Ballina. And back here in Ballina, we have the St. Mary's old school, right? There was a new school built. It's occupied now for the last 2 years. And the old St. Mary's school was sold. And it's on 2.9 hectares of land. The farmer told me that's about anywhere between 10 and 12 acres. So I went out there today to make a video with a few friends of mine. And lo and behold, we found, I think, three cars with English reg, 1 van, English reg, with a couple of northern security guards there. And we're wondering why they are there. So when I confronted them, they said they were just there minding the place. I asked them why, and they said because there's an old folks being built home there, or there's an old folks home being built there. Now, as you know, there's 10 to 12 acres of bare land there, which is on the video. So I put it to him, so you're protecting a place for an old folks home that you've been told is an old folks home. That's the party line that they've been told obviously to follow. And it's nothing to do with the IPAS application that went in on the 5th of November for an IPAS. That application was up on the 2nd of December and it was put back because the old St. Mary's school itself is unstable, which we knew. So there's another one gone in now, and I'm waiting on word for that. But the 10 to 12 acres of land that's on the video, that's all available. All the other buildings on St. Mary's School, the old St. Mary's School, is available. And the word that I got back from a very official source this morning is that they're going to be trying to move in up to 1,000 male migrants before the 14th of January. Now normally I kind of question these sources, but when I was told who the source is, I'm very happy with that, and I will go with that until I hear more official confirmation. So I went down and made the video, and of course the old speakers came on telling us to get off, or they called the guards and all that usual crap. Now is the time for the people of Ballina to wake up. We saw it in Athlone, the women strong as horses. And we've been trying to wake up the people of Ballina since the start of the Twin Trees, 242 odd days ago. And there's been many incidents around the town in the last couple of months for, how can I call it, child-migrant interactions that I know for a fact have taken place because I've spoken to their parents. A man was chased up Ardenry at 4:30 in the morning, 4 months ago, by 3 non-nationals with knives. And when that happened, I was at the camp down at the Twin Trees, and he came down and showed me the video. And he put the video up on Facebook, and Facebook took it down. He went to the guards. The guards said there was nothing they could do, even though there's a clear screenshot of one of those migrants. Clear as day, like you're looking at me right now. But nothing was ever done about it. And it's going to get worse. So just imagine 1,000 main migrants going in the park side, right next to 4 schools. The top school, St. Dimphnis, is a special needs school. Then you're down to St. Mary's Secondary School, the new big major secondary school there, that opened 2 years ago. Then you're down to Scully's again, boys, young boys, and then the next young girls' school. That's right next to a cinema. And it's across the road from a children's play park, and it's right next to the Parkside community, which has 4 or 5 estates in there, and it's also right next to the Convent Hill. The Convent Hill is an estate in there, I don't know how many 100 houses are inside there, where the main gates are going into this new proposed alleged iPass. So if it's not going to be an iPass, why is there no order and security down there? And their English reg vans. When I was making the video, there was a van that came in, and as soon as he saw me videoing, he turned around and raced out. I couldn't get his reg, but I'll get him again. And I'll be back there again. And I'll be back there every day. And I won't stop going back there. Because this is one iPass that will not go ahead. Today I phoned Mark Duffy. As you know, he ran in the local elections when we were down at the Twin Trees. And he ran as a local councillor and got into council. But as soon as the general elections came up, he ran for Fine Gael, but he lost out to Paul Lawless for Aon too. So we had an 8-minute chat today, and I asked him a lot of questions. And I asked him about his involvement in it, and he swore strictly that his only concern is that he is involved with the convent. The convent was given to the people of Parkside and the people of Ballina. And he told me that it's going to be used for the likes of funerals, weddings, receptions, parties, whatever you wish. Now the workers that were in there left me in there, and I recorded it. And it looks beautiful inside there. There's an event being held there this Friday. I didn't show the workers' faces, obviously. I just recorded it. And for all intents and purposes, it's a church. So I put it to Mark Duffy when I phoned him. And we had our chat. And he said he's just involved with that side of it. And when I asked him about the St. Mary's School part of it, he said it's nothing to do with him. It's 2 separate applications. So I put it to him that, okay, you're fixing up the convent for the people, for weddings, for funerals, for functions, for parties, and that's great. All sounds great in theory. But this convent is on 12 acres of land, and this convent will be surrounded should these 1,000 migrants, unvetted, unwanted males get in there. Surrounded. I said, they get in there, what's going to happen next? Once they get in there, it's on the same land, right in the middle of this bypass. And all you do is just check my video on it on TikTok. Corky is back one, and you'll see it up there. What's going to happen when these male migrants get in? All Muslims, all Islam ideology. And they take it over to turn it into a prayer house and a mosque. And he gave me his word that it's two separate entities, that it will not happen. We have to wait and see on that one. So now is the time for the people of Ballina to stand up and be counted. And show your opposition, like we done down in Athlone and won. And I am calling on the councillors of Ballina to do what we done in Athlone. We'll raise the money for a court injunction somehow. Alright, someone can take charge of that. And we will get our injunction in. There's a lot of room for our injunction, especially the 4 schools, the cinema, the children's play park, the special needs school, the psychiatric hospital, the local clinic that's right next to it, all within a couple of minutes walk. And that's what we have to do, people. Because over our dead body is that bypass going ahead. It's not going to happen. And we are going to put up the biggest resistance in this country has ever seen. And we'll put our faces out there like I put my face out every day. And I will stand up for the people of Ballina. When I was protesting at the Twin Trees, people from Parkside came out and supported me. And I'm on the far side of town, and I will go back. And I will support them. And I will use whatever influence I have around this country to get people up. And I know people will come up. And we will stand at those gates. And we will block and stop everything that tries to get in or near the grounds of the old St. Mary's bypass. Or a school, sorry. It will not be going into an bypass. It's only a 2-minute drive from the Garda station. So I'm asking ye, the police force of Ballina, how do ye feel? 2 minutes away, when all these migrants start attacking each other and attacking locals back there and in town, you're overwhelmed. Are you going to put in an objection against this police force? Because you're the ones that have to deal with it. You're the ones that will have to be called out when these migrants start attacking, because in every town and village and city in Ireland, that's what they do. That's what Islam ideology is all about. They have no respect for women, no respect for children. It will tell you that when they bring the age of consent to marry a child, a woman, not women, the children, down to 9 years of age, to have children at 9 years of age, that will tell you the respect that they have for children. Their women have to cover from head to toe. That will tell you the respect that they have for women. We have fought for 800 years, and our women have had total freedom for those 800 years. And especially in this decade, when they won the right to vote and they won the right to do what they want. They can dress what they want, they can say what they want. And Irish women are strong. They've been on here and are as strong as they come. So I'm asking ye, the police force of Ballina, are you going to put in an objection against this? Are you going to try to stop this right in your doorstep, only 2 minutes drive, less 1 minute's drive from your station? And are you going to help us out to stop this? Or are you going to take the regime's side and stand between us, the front gates of this bypass, and where we are going to camp? That's what I'm asking ye. What side are ye going to take? I know what side I'm going to take. I know what side the people are going to take. We're not going to have this. We're not going to allow this go forward. And it's the same in Knock. We're due to come in the next 3 to 6 days. And we're working on that as well. Knock is our most religious shrine in Ireland. And if we lose Knock, we lose complete Christianity. And over my dead body will I give up my Christianity to any Muslim and any Islamic ideology. It'll be over my dead body and my last breath will I take before I give up my Christianity and my family's Christianity and my friends and everyone that I know. It's not going to happen. So I know it's time for ye. I'll call you Gardaí for now. It's time for ye to make your stand here in Ballina. Whose side are ye on right now? Are you on the regime side? Or are you on our side? When I was down in Athlone 2 weeks when we stormed the barriers, we filmed 2 Gardaí that were close to tears, that couldn't look at us when we told them someday it's going to come to your doorstep. Your mother, your daughter, your niece, your daughter, your son is going to get attacked, is going to get raped. And when we shouted that at them Gardaí, them police, they couldn't even look at us straight in the face. I have the video on my phone, I didn't put it up yet, and I will put it up. They couldn't even look at us straight in the face because ye know that ye are wrong. 98% of ye don't want to work for Drew Harris. And as I've said it to many a POU and many a police officer, why don't the hell, if you don't want to work for him, why are ye working for him? Why are ye standing with him? Why, when ye swore an oath to the people of Ireland to protect us, why in the name of God are ye protecting foreigners coming into this country over your fellow indigenous Irish people? And it's only when it comes on your doorstep when you realise it. A couple of days ago, two Gardaí out for a night out got bed up. One is critical in hospital. What's next going to happen? At another bypass, it took 2 Gardaí to subdue 1 migrant coming down the stairs. That was videotaped. And that's only the start of it. What's going to happen in a year? What's going to happen in 2? What's going to happen in 3 years? You're going to be outnumbered. Excuse me. So I know I'm calling on you. Either stand with us or stand against us. When we come together as a nation, there's 12,000 of ye, but believe me, there's tens and tens and tens of thousands of us, and we are getting fed up. I'm going to leave it in your hands. But this iPass, back in the old St. Mary's School, it's not going ahead. It is not going ahead. And knock is not going to go ahead. I'll just leave that one with you guys. Good night and God bless.